Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Is Mr. Kester Amos. We are in Ekpe, Lagos State. We're building another integrated farm here in Ekpe. And what we have here, we're building a feed mill for poultry feed production, and also some poultry houses we're building for broilers and for layers. Then we also have a snail and fish farm. So the first building here, this one we're building currently, is going to be the feed mill, where the feed for the snails, for the fish, and for the poultry will be produced. So here is the gate. So once the vehicle comes in through the gate, the first building is the feed mill. So you drop all the feed items here, the raw materials, and also the vehicle can easily go out without much interference into the property. So behind is the staff quarters, where you have the workers staying for the farm, because it's quite a large facility. You want your farm attendants to be on the farm. So that's how it's designed. So the feed mill is just by the gate. So when the heavy truck comes with the materials, they dump them in the feed mill hall, and the vehicle goes back without interfering in the main farm buildings. So here is the first broiler house. So we're going to have the door there. You can see it is all leveled inside. The next thing we'll do here is to roof this structure. So this is designed for 5,000 broilers. Then the next one is the snail farm for the concrete fence. Now this part is going to be the main entrance because it comes straight from the gate. So from the gate you drive in to the extreme end. That's the main entrance of the farm. So we have the livestock section on this part, and we're looking at growing some crops on the other section of the farm that is currently empty. So that's how it's designed, but right now we've not made the road clear for people to see. So you come in now. This is the snail concrete pen building. So you can see we started working on the slab for the snail house. The snail house is actually used for a buffer between the two broiler houses. So that's the broiler house. The next one there is going to be a broiler house. We just dug the foundation. We've not laid the blocks yet. So the snail concrete pen building is standing in the middle of the both broiler houses. That's how it's designed. Then behind, you can see we have two greenhouses, one with a black roof and the other with a white roof. So that's the greenhouses where the snails that are produced from here will be introduced into. And behind, we'll have four buildings for layers. We're going to take you back there to show you how the layer buildings are constructed. But this is just simply the feed mill, the broiler house, the snail, and another broiler house on this side. Then behind is the layer section. So this is the foundation for the other broiler house. As you can see, we've not done the blinding, we've not done anything besides digging the foundation. So once we're done with whatever they're doing on this other side, we'll come in here and start this other broiler structure. So outside the broiler structure, we still have a very long space on the other side that we are going to use for the fish ponds. So let's go to the extreme end. So we are actually inside the broiler house. This is all going to be for the broilers. So on this other side, we have the poultry unit. So from the greenhouse down like this, we'll be having fish ponds for catfish farming. We are still a work in progress, so we've not yet mapped out the area, but this is all designed for fish farm. All right, so let's go to the layers side. So this is as a wall of the greenhouse. There's something I want to show you. Come closer, and you will see We no longer use wood by the side, is what I was trying to explain my last visit to this farm. So we now plaster the net to the wall, so this is firmer than using the wood, because with the wood after some time it will get rotten and you have to replace it, but this makes it permanent and also makes it difficult for ants or any thing to creep into the greenhouse. So now we're using cement to seal it to the wall, so this is an improvement on the greenhouse construction. So this is the door. This is what it looks like inside. Of course, we're going to put the step where one can easily walk through. Then this is the layer house. So in this layer house, we have 3 rows of cages that are going to come in. Now this is the first walkway. You can see we are filling it up. Come closer so that you can see a view of it. So this is the first walkway, and this is where we'll have the first set of battery cages. So the cages will be on this part. Then we have another walkway here where we have the poles. So this is the second walkway, and we'll have another set of cage on this part. Then we have a third walkway here. This is another walkway, and we have another set of cage that would stay here. And then you have the last walkway here. So that is how it's designed. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these buildings. At the end of the day, each of them will be having 4 rows of cages. So we have 3 meters demarcating between each of the buildings. So this is that 3 meters, and we have another building here. So this is the foundation of the second building, designed exactly the way we designed that one. So we're going to replicate the same thing to the ending, where we are going to have 4 of them. And then on this part we'll have a water runoff by this front that will run all the way down, where we'll have a pit that will take all the manure that will be scrolled out from the buildings. So that is how it's designed. So this construction is actually here in Ekpe, Lagos State. You get access to it. It's in between somewhere the new road from Lagos Ijebu-Ode, Ekpe Ijebu-Ode, through that express. You get to this place faster than coming from the Lekki axis. So that's what we have here. As you can see, it's a construction site. It's another integrated farm we're doing. Hopefully the next time we'll come back here to make another video. This building would have been completed and stocked, while the other ones to be constructing. Also the fish farm construction should be ongoing by the time we come back again to do another video. So this is the first video we are bringing from here in Ekpe, Lagos State. So yeah, it's what it is. Thank you once again for following, and keep up to date with us, and you're going to see the concluding part of this video as well by the time we get everything up to speed and stocked and running. So until then, thank you, God bless you, and bye bye. Ọ́fíìsì kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?